everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. This video is going to be kind of a classic haul. Remember those? So yeah, I'm just going to talk about some new things that I got recently, and it's not a lot, and it kind of pertains more to a restock idea and maybe a few little random things thrown in. But yeah, some might say some of this stuff is an actual need. So yeah, I thought it might just be fun to talk through it. I like to hear about those things that were loved enough to be repurchased, and that's the case with some of these items. And first thing, I want to tell you, this little CoverGirl quad, okay, I had not bought any of these quads. I don't know why I was really holding off. Maybe it was the price. They're around $10, and none of the color schemes seemed super like, wow, I don't already have that, but I just hadn't bought one yet. And then I get my Walmart beauty box for spring in the mail. That's something that costs like $6 and change. You get 4 of them a year. And you know what was in there? This, valued at around $10, a full-size CoverGirl eyeshadow palette in the shade Cool Berry, among other things too. And I think I'm going to do a TikTok or something sharing what was in the box. That just seems like an appropriate spot to share that small amount of info. But yeah, I'm wearing this on my eyes today. I've got the matte in my crease. I got this in the outer corner. This is the shimmer on the lid. So there's like 2 different tones of shimmer. This one's a little warmer. This one's a bit cooler. But anyway, I really like that little quad, and I just thought, oh, cool. That seems like a crazy good value considering I'm getting other things in the box too. Also on my lips today, I'm wearing this Superstay Matte Ink Crayon. This is in the shade Chase Dreams. I've got several berry shades, and this is kind of the brighter pinky berry. And I've got a gloss on top that I will get to in a minute. Let's see. I'll start out with what I got from Walmart. I got a new e.l.f. Holy Hydration face cream, the fragrance-free version. I really like this face cream. I've used it for a long time as my nighttime face cream. And then here recently, like, I had experimented with some other things. I'd gone into kind of an eczema situation, and I just kind of realized recently that this really is the right thickness and richness that I want to be putting on at night. For a while there, I'd been using just the straight, rich Vanicream moisturizing cream. In the mornings, I've been using this stuff, the Daily Facial Moisturizer, along with Vanicream in certain areas, the actual rich moisturizing cream. But at night, I've been slathering on that cream everywhere, just because I knew it wasn't going to cause sensitivity. However, I do think it's a little bit rich for my skin, and so I'm thinking, you know, e.l.f. Holy Hydration is kind of like the middle ground in between Vanicream's Daily Facial Moisturizer and their actual rich cream. You know, this sort of sits in the middle, and this has always been good for my skin, and it does have that fragrance-free option. This has hyaluronic acid. I think it is relatively rich. It's just not as thick as regular Vanicream. So downstairs I have a little makeup fridge, and the Holy Hydration that was in there is kind of dwindling, so I thought I'll get another one of those. I also picked up some of this EOS 24-hour moisture shave cream because in the spirit of thinking about sensitive skin, sometimes my legs get irritated when I shave, and my whole eczema situation a couple months back kind of caused me to rethink a lot of things that I was using and how fragranced some of it is. I had one of those Tree Hut shave oils, and it was called, I don't know, Tahitian vanilla or something. It had a really, really strong scent, and occasionally my legs would be irritated after I'd use it. So hopefully this is more gentle. I've gotten along well with the EOS like body lotions and stuff. I really like the EOS brand as a whole, but this seems like it should be extra moisturizing, and I'm sure it's going to have some scent, but I just feel a little more comfortable using that now. I think I told you guys that I was gonna repurchase the Butter Blowout Mascara from Physicians Formula because in that last video I tried their Butter Bronzer Mascara, okay? And it is a dark brown mascara. They call it bronze, but I'd say it's a dark brown. And I've really been enjoying how goopy the brush comes out. Like, it's got a lot on there, and it causes it to build up really fast on my lashes. And so I thought, you know, once upon a time I had their black version called Butter Blowout. I'm going to repurchase that. Well, I did, and I used it today, and I think my lashes look really good. Like, ultimately, I got to a good place with it, but it doesn't come out quite as heavily goopy as that brush. It's got some stuff on it, but it just took me a while longer to get it built up. But I do like this mascara. Now, be advised, it does smell strongly of that Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer scent, you know? Really tropical. It's kind of odd to have that scent in a mascara. The bronzer one has that too, and it doesn't seem to bother me, but just know that going in if you're thinking about buying this. It does have a smell. I don't notice like any kind of fumes or any irritation on my eyes once I have this on, but I like this. It just doesn't have quite that goop factor. It probably sounds really unappealing, like why would you want to use a goopy brush? But it makes it build up quicker to where I'm not like raking raking through my lashes and eventually dropping my curl. This seemed to hold the curl pretty well. I just wanted my mascara to be in black, you know? I might do a combination of the two, start building up with the other and then one top coat with this perhaps. Anyway, I got that. Another repurchase for me, the CoverGirl Lash Blast Amplify Primer. I remember really enjoying this lash primer and I'd run out of it. So I thought, let's try that out again and kind of see if I like it as well or better than this one from Essence. This is the Essence Volume Booster. It's pretty good. It's not always reliable with holding my curl in all situations. This video is going to have a lot of tangents, guys. I tried the Essence Curl Fixing Lash Base. A lot of you said, now is that going to be like Essence's take on Little Black Primer? Because as you'll see, it is black, but guys, sadly, I don't feel like this did anything for my curl holding. Like, I'm not impressed by that. But anyway, I am excited to get back into this and try it again. The brush, in case you're wondering, I mean, it looks just like Lash Blast. Who's out there still using Lash Blast consistently? Like the orange tube? But I remembered really enjoying that as a lash primer, so I thought I'd go for it again. And then I recently got a few things from Walgreens, and Walgreens is where there's always the best selection of Vanicream stuff, and I repurchased the Gentle Facial Cleanser. I feel like I'm most of the way through my current bottle of this stuff, and I absolutely love this as a face wash, and this is what I've been using to remove my makeup. One of the things that I was suspicious about when I had my kind of sensitive skin flare up, I was a little suspicious about the Olay Daily Facials Cleansing Cloths that I'd been getting on like an auto delivery from Amazon. Note to self, I probably need to cancel that. But I was just wondering, like, am I using a different formula of these? Because there's like different kinds. I thought maybe it's a little too harsh for my skin. Maybe it's stripping my skin too much. And so what I've been doing every night to remove my makeup, and I feel like my skin has honestly been so much better lately. I use this Vanicream. By the way, like the hallmark of this line is it's fragrance free, it's dermatologist tested, it's for sensitive skin, free of dyes, fragrance, masking fragrance, lanolin, parabens, and formaldehyde releasers. It's non-comedogenic, it's gluten free, and it's accepted by the National Eczema Foundation. So to remove my makeup, I just get some of this in my hands, I rub it around all over my face, and then I use some water to further get rid of everything. And then I have a little stash of like the mini makeup erasers, like a 7-day supply of those little makeup erasers, and those can be used to remove your makeup with no added soap. However, I'm maybe a little skeptical about that. Like, I wear a lot of makeup. The benefit of those to me is that they're super duper soft, way softer than a regular washcloth would be. So I just wet that down at the tail end of my face washing, and usually it's really good about getting any mascara or eye makeup off. The little makeup eraser is. You know, that area has already been saturated with a little bit of this. This does not irritate my eyes at all. And I just kind of use that makeup eraser to go over everything fully, and it's so soft on the skin. So it's just a little thing you might not think about, but I noticed like when I was having the eye sensitivity on my eyelids, and then I would take a washcloth and go over, and I thought, that feels really rough, like way rougher than it should. Makeup erasers, and you can even get generic ones at like TJ Maxx that are just as good. You can get like a 10-pack of them, but get one of those big packs and you can just use one every night to fully like finish the job, so to speak. And I just feel like my skin has been in really nice shape, and I definitely wanted to have more of this on hand. So I got that Vanicream face wash in an Instacart order from Walgreens, and I was like, you know, let's not just get one thing. Let's look around a bit. And I saw they have Lasting Finish Foundation still. This must be like a Walgreens exclusive because I do not think I've seen this at Walmart. But Lasting Finish Foundation, talk about something that takes me back to like the earliest days of my channel. Do you remember when this was packaged in a squeeze tube and the cap was like a brownish maroon color, and the shade I wore was soft beige? And yeah, it's gone through some kind of like makeovers over the years, but now it's got a pump. It says 24-hour hydration boost, SPF 20, and I just thought I've got to tack that on and try that, because that's like a repurchase going back years and years. Like, when was the start of my channel, guys? Late 2007? Yeah, I'm trying it again. I'm wearing it today. I feel like the skin looks beautiful. I think it's definitely approaching full coverage. It blended out beautifully. It's a very classic liquid foundation consistency, but like covered really well, and I'm excited to see if it wears every bit as well as it used to on me, because I remember the staying power of this stuff just being really hard to beat. And then I remember the next thing that came in on the market that sort of competed with lasting finish for me was the Maybelline Super Stay and also Revlon Color Stay. Like that was my handful of really long wearing foundations. And now I just feel like people don't talk about Rimmel as much anymore, but this stuff, I expect this to wear really well for me. Also from Rimmel, but here's the random category, I got a lip gloss. Whoa, one of their Stay Glossy lip glosses. I don't think this was the shade I got. It says Madame Web exclusively in theaters. I don't even know what that movie is. Stay My Rose, it says. This is on top of my lip color I told you about at the start of the video. It's basically like clear. It's a shimmery pink. I don't know, nothing too crazy. I do like this formula. The Stay Glossy formula is really non-sticky. It feels comfortable on the lips. It doesn't feel slippery. I like it. I just don't think this particular shade is doing much for me. I think it might have replaced a different shade that I chose. But that's okay, you know, they picked the right girl to experiment with on that. Yes? What you doing? You didn't even come out of your room. Were you like hiding behind the other corner? What's your story, child?
You didn't see me sneak.
Oh, I didn't see you sneak. Bunny says, take me back to bed, girlfriend. Take me back to bed. I think we're now to the last thing I got. This is from Kiss. I wanted to try a different lash glue just to see, just to test the waters. I'm happy with my Ioni that I get from Dollar Tree, but I was just intrigued by the claims here because it said with soothing oat extract. And I thought, is this going to be like an extra good lash glue for the lash line? And it talks about on the back how oat is a great skin soothing and calming ingredient that has anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. It says when used in adhesive, it can neutralize the pH of dry skin without compromising the adhesiveness. So again, this is from Kiss. I really have gotten along well with Kiss lashes over the years and other Kiss glues, so I just thought I'd try this out. This does not have a wand applicator, it's just a squeeze tube. The packaging actually looked different online and they made a big deal of the oat thing and it just caught my eye. I thought I'd try it. So that's my little small haul of mostly repurchased things. Some things repurchased after a really long time, but who's been staying with this, you know? Like, I'm not saying the last time I had Rimmel Lasting Finish was just at the start of my channel. I know it went through some changes that I sort of kept up with, but it's just been a long time since I've owned this. It's still definitely been years and I think it looks beautiful on the skin today. So thank you for watching, everyone. I could use some new fresh video ideas. If you've got any, put them in the comments section. Also, thank you for bearing with my hair. It's still a little bit damp from my shower last night. So yeah, thank you, friends. I will see you all again very soon. I love you. Bye.